What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Uh, what? Hashtag run a polite train on Elsa. What in the world? Is that the is that Hobbit's hashtag? Oh my god. Wow. Okay then. Welcome, guys. Hope you're all doing well on this fine Sunday evening, baby. Yes. Welcome to the grind. We're gonna be hitting that tier 4 basic, a little bit of the crystal trove. Actually, I was thinking about doing some, like I gotta get the tier 4 basics. Really need tier 4 basics. Got a lot of resources expiring that oh man, I need as many catalysts as I could possibly get my greedy little hands on. But after that, I kind of want to do Sunday Arena, and I kind of want to just play Tygra a bit more. So I'm not really sure what we're going to be doing after the tier 4 basic. What the hell just happened? What's up, Hobbit? Thank you for the raid, man. Alright, Taylor Bost already sending over $1. Taylor, thank you, man. Go ahead and hit you with, that big old slap. Thank you, dude. Appreciate it as always, man. Alright, time to pass out to the sweet sound of your voice. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. That's perfect. Wait, so who do we got in here? Matt Murdock was the first one here, followed by Hunter. We got Ian Pinch, MSD, Lakers Bodyguard, EZ, Hobbit, Apudas, Corey. Hobbit sent it over to saying, here's $2 for what the heck? For that sweet $. Hobbit, thank you very much. Theo also sent it over to saying, gotta love that tier 4 basic. I know, man. I know. The tier 4 basic arena, it has been a favorite of mine since the dawn of time, basically, man. But all right, let's get to it. We got plenty to do tonight, so we really should get on with it. But yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate the super chats and all that. Let me get a tweet out real quick. Dearest at Marvel Champions. I don't actually know what I'm gonna say though. So how do we get on with it? Read Hobbit's hashtag dingus? Oh, Lakers Bodyguard, I already read it. You weren't here when I read it. I'll read it again, just because. Oh wait, this is it. Oh no, this is a different one from Hunter. Hashtag Brian has a lovely beanhead. Well, thank you. But I read Hobbit's hashtag run a polite train on Elsa. The first thing when I started the stream. Shed also sent it over to Shed. Thank you very much, man. Saying BG put up 1.8 mil and got 4-star Mr. Fantastic in Arena at only 1.8 million. Oh my goodness, dude, that's way lower than I expected. Wow. 1.8 million. I mean, I know he didn't have a ton of hype, but I figured, man, he's a member of the Fantastic Four and all that. That's crazy. That is crazy. EZ sent it over too as well with the... What is that? Is that a fox? I think that's a love fox. Saying, BG, big news on the EZ account front. Got my 5th rank 5. Was torn between Nick and Cap Beardo, but didn't have enough science ISO, so I went with Nick. Nice, man. Congrats. That is a good choice for sure, dude. Both of them would have been good, of course. And you'll get them both up eventually, but very nice, man. Good stuff. Congrats. Thank you very much for the 2. Yeah, I'm still shocked that Mr. Fantastic went so low, but that's cool. Easy grab for a lot of people. But okay, dearest at Marvel Champions. Maybe we'll say this. I was gonna say if it's called the Tier 4 Basic Arena, then why are there not 4 basics in it? Which wouldn't have made sense anyway, but it's actually not even called that. It's just called Catalyst Clash Basic. So the tweet especially would not have made sense. Maybe we'll say. You know what? I do want to screw around with Tygra a little bit after the Tier 4 Basic, so we'll just say that. Time for a quick Tier 4 Basic Arena grind, followed by a little bit of Tygra testing. Yes, I'm now. Okay, tweet. All right. The title of this video is going to be a complete clickbait. Then I put Sunday Arena in the thumbnail and everything. I mean, technically, none of these arenas are called the Sunday Arena though, so we're still doing some arena on Sunday. So it ain't all clickbait. You guys will get that sweet, sweet arena gameplay that I know everyone comes here for. Pretty new to the game and trying to get better. Can anyone tell me the core masters I need other than like parry and dexterity? I made a video earlier this year. I don't remember the name of it. It's like budget masteries or beginner masteries, something like that. Definitely recommend checking that video out. Because yeah, there's a few different directions you can go. But I would say precision and cruelty in the offensive. As far as defensive goes, you'd want to pick up block proficiency, salve recovery, and utility outside of parry and dexterity. Stupefy is like a must-have. And there's some other options, some really budget-friendly masteries, because you know some of them start to get pretty expensive. Like recovery, the one I mentioned, is actually pretty expensive. For a new someone new to the game. And then yeah, I just recommend checking out that video. Welcome to the game. What is this? The douche is the shower? What? Sent over 2 saying, Beaver, how the truck are ya? Great. Glad your explosive diarrhea went away. What is this message? Anyways, I was talking to the president yesterday a couple of months ago, and he demanded to wish you a happy birthday. So here I am with a split banana cake with beans for you. What the hell? What Lakers bodyguard? What is going on, dude? What? Oh my goodness, man. All I can say at this point is thank you for the 2. I don't know how to start breaking down these messages, but thank you very much, man. Blake also said it over 5. Blake, thank you very much. Saying, BGE, should I rank 2 6-star Unawakened Namor? My next best 6-star is Awakened Rocket. Also, gonna get the Doom Incursion Crystal. Yeah. Oh, let's talk Incursion Crystals. I did take a peek at them, and I will get that one. But as for the first part of your message there, Unawakened Namor, no, absolutely not, dude. I suppose 6 stars, Awakened Rocket. Yeah, just go with a 5-star. Simple as that. Easy, man. That's why, like, ranking up 6 stars, it's not that it's bad. It's good when it's good. It's probably the dumbest thing I ever said, but it's rank up 6 stars is good when it's good. Most of the time, it's not good though. Most of the time, I think people try to force 6-star rank ups, and it feels like that's what you're trying to do. Namor eventually will be a good rank up, but not without awakening him. And yeah, just go with 5 stars for now. There's no need to rush it. But dude, thank you very much for the 5. All right, let's check out these Incursion crystals. So there was a few that kind of piqued my interest here, and they were like these first 2. So this first one has Warlock. Elsa would be new for me, so that's also cool. Mr. Sinister would also be new, so it's fine. That was like my biggest miss in the arena, man. My biggest streak, and I didn't get him. But anyway, Warlock would by far be the champion that I'm looking for out of this crystal. Proxima Midnight, I think my 5-star is still unawakened, so I think even that's not that bad of a pull. And then there's also Abomination in there too. So this crystal is looking good, for me at least. Looking real good for me. Next crystal. So we got Doom in this one right away. Don't even need to see the other characters, the other champions in this crystal. The fact that Doom is here means I want this crystal. I have enough shards for it right now, but you know me, guys. I'm going to hold off, of course. Also, Guillotine 2099. That'd be the awakening on her, so that would be cool. The rest of them... Oh, Heimdall. That's right. Heimdall's in this crystal. So yeah, man. They got 3 really good pulls out of this Incursion crystal, too, so that'd be cool. The rest of these... I don't think they really matter all that much. This one has Vision Arcus, which is cool, but other than that, like Awakening Claire, I guess, would be okay just to get them silver stars, but meh. I mean, this one has Man-Thing in it, which is awesome. I could awaken my Man-Thing, but I've got Awakening Gems. I'll awaken them, you know. Look at this. Man-Thing is so big that they couldn't put the comma after Man-Thing. They had to give it a little bit more space. That's crazy, dude. What a big Man-Thing right there. Okay. Yeah, the rest of this crystal, though, pretty meh. This crystal has some good champions in it. I just don't personally need this one, you know? Because Domino, Hype, Electro, some people Hood for Ghost, things like that, man. It's not bad, but yeah, I don't care about that crystal at all. This one has Sunspot, which would be cool. Awakening my Nihilus, which would be cool, but eh. So yeah, it's looking like it's these top 2 crystals for me all the way. I'll be getting both of these this month, or this round of crystal, you know, this 90-day cycle. Okay, anyway, let's get back to the arena. That's the Incursion breakdown right there. The Shed sending over another buck. Shed, thank you, man. Saying got capped out on artifact shards, so I bought 2 Incursion crystals. If you want to know how the opening went, hop on over to my channel and check it out. All right, there you guys go, man. A little bit of a tease. I hope you got somebody good. Hope you got 2 somebodies that are good. And yeah, man, thank you very much for the buck. Read my joke, Baldy? Ah, Corey, why do you do this to me? Where is it? I'm gonna read it, but this is not an encouraging thing for everybody to start sending in their jokes. Don't do it. BGA put a TV in my bathroom to watch stand-up comedy. When you know it, it's funny as poop. Boo. BG, I might take Elsa Bloodstone to rank 5 and use a skill gem on her. Good night. Enjoy your cake. Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Digging Elsa these days. Alright, MSD. That's cool. That's cool, man. And yeah, man, thank you very much for the cake. Appreciate it. Rank 5 Sunspot or Corvus? Yeah, probably Corvus. If you run Suicides, 100% Corvus. If you don't run Suicides, kind of debatable depending on where you're at in the game, what other champions you have ranked up, what your current goals are, all those factors. F me, level up is on? At level up is on, yeah, man. BG, what is the most powerful champion you ever went against, bro? Most powerful champion I ever went against? Probably the champion in 6.2.6 with no retreat, because it took me, I don't know, how long did it take me? Like 15 hours just to do that path across all the different streams that I did? Something like that, man. Some ridiculous amount of time. You know, I was doing that itemless, of course. It would not have taken that long if I was using items, but still, it was tough. That was my toughest foe in the game so far. What should I use to get past the no basic attack in 2.1 for Samurai's Journey? Can't get past the boss when he needs to throw his L1. No basic attack? Hold on. No basic attack in 2.1? I'm not sure what the no basic attack thing means. You can't throw any basic attacks, or do they just not take damage from basic attacks? I don't remember coming across that fight, but I also haven't done Uncollected yet. If it's one of those nodes where they're not taking damage from basic attacks, maybe it's a damage over time thing or specials. I don't know. I don't know the node. Maybe someone here could answer, though. BG, how you doing? And how have you been dealing with what's going on right now? Crazy times? Oh, you know, man. I'm doing good. Times are crazy, but, you know, doing all right. Hope everyone else out there is too. What were the arena results for Mr. Fantastic? Someone said they got him for 1.8 million. I'm gonna have to update my my picture, my cutoff picture, man. That's the annoying part about having the cutoffs displayed this way. Is they're a little bit, it's just slightly more annoying to update. It's not that bad, but I'm really curious about what Howard the Duck went for as well. If he did indeed go for around 30 or so. PG 6-star unduped Wasp. Where'd that message just go, dude? Just totally. My chat just like reset on me. What in the F? I think you were asking if it was worth ranking up 6-star Wasp. Oh yeah, here we go. BG 6-star unduped Wasp worth rank 2. If you're an avid Ghost user, maybe. If you don't already have a like a 5-star version of Wasp ranked up, otherwise no. Don't force it. Or, you know, if there's some special reason as to why, like if you use Wasp in Alliance War for a specific path or fight or something like that, then sure. But in the normal circumstances, no. No. That's in a normal circumstance, I'd say that's another example of really trying to force a 6-star rank up that doesn't need to be. Keep ranking 5 stars that are better. Dude, get out of my face. Who puts Corvus in the arena? Extinct, send over Buck. Thank you, man. Where's your last? Here we go. ABG, it's been a minute, but I opened a 5-star and got Hyperion. Nice. Keep getting my rank 5 4 stars. Because I already have Sparking Guillotine as max 4 stars. This might be a sign for 5-star Corvus and Aegon. Maybe. Perhaps. That's good, though, man. That's a good pull. And hopefully, you do get some of those others. Thank you very much for the buck. BG, is there any other good, fast ways to get units outside of Arena? Not really, man. You can get some units here and there. The 22-hour solo events. You get some from the story and monthly event quests. The calendar, the login calendar. Yeah, like there's really not that many other ways, man. It's mostly the arena. Sometimes there's special events going on too, like the lunar calendar gave out crystals or envelopes or whatever that had units, things like that. No basic attack. He's talking about Power Shield and Matador. Okay, all right, Power Shield and Matador. Then yeah, you just gotta get the opponent to throw their special, and then you gain power, and then you blast them with your special. Or you can just use damage over time champions. I use Omega Red for that fight without even knowing what the nodes were. And the damage over time stuff still works. So, Shark. Handing over $1. Shark, thank you very much. Saying 3 up. Okay. Brian, can you confirm or deny the rumors that you like beans? The people need answers. The rumors that I like beans. How did these rumors start? These aren't rumors. These are 100% undeniable fact that I'm a man made mostly of bean these days. At least 40% of my body is made out of beans. So yeah, rumor confirmed. T-Town. Oh, I thought it was a super chat, but T-Town member for 2 months in a row. I don't know why those messages pop up. I don't even know if T-Town's in here or not, but T-Town, if you are in here, or if you hear this after the fact, thank you very much for the continued support. Tom sending over one of them New Zealand bucks as well. Tom, thank you, dude. Saying, BG, do you know what music to play whilst fishing? Something catchy. Oh, God. Something catchy? Tom. Boo. Boo. For a second there, just for a split second, I thought you actually were gonna say some like relaxing music or something like that. Maybe I fooled myself on that one because I was listening to some really relaxing music. I wish, man, I wish just for a moment that we were on Twitch right now. This is really, really cool music from a game that I never heard of before. And all I'm doing now is telling you about it instead of actually playing it out of fear of YouTube striking down my channel for the next 9 months. So, yeah. So no real reason to talk about it anymore. But yeah, I wish I could play just a minute of it, you know? Just to show you guys how cool it is. But I can't. Anyway, Tom, thank you for the buck, but boo. Ugh. Boo. What was high school like for you? I could show you. It's probably better to show you instead of describing it. It was something like this. Actually, it wasn't really like that. It was face down on the desk, but you guys can't see that, so. That was what school was mostly like for me. I'm not saying that that's what school should be like for you or anybody in here, you know. Pay attention in school. Studies are important, all that stuff. I'm not even just saying that. I actually believe it. But I couldn't help but be... It's a combination of a few things. One, maybe a little bit bored. But two, just I always had really poor sleep habits, and I would stay up all night, and I just couldn't stay awake. I would try, but I just couldn't stay awake. Or to say the name of the song, I don't know the name of the song is the thing. It's not like it was just some you know, pop song on the radio where you could guess the name of the song because they repeat the name of it 100 times in the chorus or something like that. It was just it was a game that I'd never heard of before. Just off of like some video game music playlist that I'm sure I could find, but if I can't play, it's like whatever, you know. Alright, no, actually, you know what? I will go find the song, because damn it, it was cool. It's like, it was, just had like this weird atmosphere, a vibe to it kind of thing. The game, I think it was this one. Yeah, this was it. Okay. The game, I'm going to put it in the chat. Mechanarium. Never heard of it. Never played it. And the name of the song was By the Wall. I'm guessing there's a part in the game where there's some wall, and it had this I don't know. This I don't know how to describe it. It's like super relaxing, but also if you're in the game, like I don't know, man, it just puts you in this weird atmosphere. It's the best way I could describe it. I wish I could just play it. I don't even want to play music all the time, just for a second. Alright, anyway, Lucy Sperlin sent it over to Lucy. Thank you very much. Where's your last one at? If there is a last one. Hang on. Oh, there is no last message. Well, Lucy, thank you very much for the 2. Definitely appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Is that Katie Candon here? What's up, Katie? Korg sending over $2. Korg, wow. Good to finally talk to you. Saying, Beaver, since my messages are making you feel weird, here's a different approach. What do you get when 2 dinosaurs crash their cars? T-Rex. Ugh. Oh. No. What do you call an owl that does magic tricks? Houdini. Ugh. To the revolution. Oh, man. Korg, not you too. I can't believe Korg really just joined Tom's army like this. Boo. Boo, Korg. Boo. Thank you for the 2, though, Korg. Brian, today I finished Yellow Jacket variant and got a Cosmic 4-5 gem. Nice. Used on Hyperion. Very nice. I also took my new Ghost up to 455 and used a generic gem on her. Also, just now finished my initial clear of Labyrinth with 565 Aegon, so it only took 7 revives. Dude, anything else? Did you also just beat Act 6, take a 6-star to rank 3? Dude, sounds like you got a lot done today. Holy crap, man. That's awesome, though, man. Yeah, 7 revives. God, it's so crazy. Still so crazy to hear some of the low item usage when using Aegon and Labyrinth. But yeah, man, congrats on all that. I plan on doing all that tomorrow, Brian. All right, dude. Tomorrow's another day, I guess. Could hum the song? No, I can't. I can't hum a song like that. I can't hum any song, for that matter. Oh, and you pulled Symbiote Supreme from the Labyrinth Shards just now. Nice, man. Caps it off even more. Hang on one sec, guys. Like some weird noise outside, man. I'm not really sure what it is. I think it's outside, though. Hopefully it just goes away. But alright, anyway. Thanks for the advice, BG. Dominated Realm of Legends. Working on my first clear of the rest of Act 5. Nice, man. Good stuff. Who's your favorite YouTuber of MCOC? Probably Mvincible. I like a lot of YouTubers in this game for different reasons. But yeah, Invincible, he doesn't post as much content. And no matter what, I don't watch every single video from any YouTuber. So there's lots of videos of his that I missed too. But I really appreciate the effort that was put into like some of his videos, you know. So it's probably my favorite, but I have lots of favorites. Favorite for like war videos. Actually, I'm not even sure what my favorite for war videos is. But then favorite for like CCP videos, probably lags, you know. Tried Rise of Kingdoms? No, I don't know if I've ever heard of Rise of Kingdoms. Dude, I don't got time for your shenanigans today, buddy. You're not gonna throw your special. I'm just gonna keep pounding you with some heavies. Bro, I still want to quit right now. My last crystals were 6-star Miles, 6-star Cyclops, 5-star Luke Cage, Dupe, 5-star Miles, 5-star Cyclops again. Ugh. Dang, dude. Vince, that's pretty rough. Hopefully your next crystals are better, man. That sucks. BG just pulled Doom from Incursion Crystal. Ooh, dude. Jackpot. Hey, Brian, I pulled the Mystic Gem for the Labyrinth Rewards too. Should I use it on Sim Supreme? I think I'm dead here. Only if you know you're gonna use them, because Sim Supreme can be played unawakened too. If you're gonna be using Sim Supreme for like some tough fights, like the champion boss in 6.2.6 or something like that, then yeah, it could be worth it. Save yourself some resources, but otherwise, it's not like an automatic thing that you ghetto gem and feed it into Sim Supreme, you know? There's plenty of situations where you could use Sim Supreme without the Awaken ability. The Awaken ability, all it does is apply staggers periodically throughout the fight, but your regular attacks also apply staggers, so sometimes it'll save you, but a lot of times you'll already have the opponent staggered. Who's better, Medusa or Thing? They're both great champions. It just depends on the situation that you find yourself in. Sometimes you need to clobber stuff with Thing, and sometimes you need the best hair in the business. Outside of yours truly, but would you maybe play Rise of Kingdoms? It's fun. No, I'm not really looking for a new game at the moment, so. BG, are the epic difficulty for Modoc's Labs worth grinding? It's pretty difficult due to the pooped up nodes and the rerolls, which keep giving you the same nodes over and over again. It depends on where you're at in the game. For me, I haven't had much trouble with it, but I've also been playing this game forever, and my roster is much further along at this point than a lot of people. So yeah, for me, it's 150,000% worth it. If you're having too much trouble with it, it's no worries, man. There's been plenty. Well, yeah, there's been plenty of events in this game that were too difficult for me at one point, and I just gave it time and, you know, played on a lower difficulty. It's not worth like burning your stash of revives and stuff like that on it. Just play on a lower difficulty. Get you know, whatever's comfortable for you. Speaking of, I got to do that today too. We'll probably use Tygra in there, so I will do that after the arenas. I have heard from a lot of people that this event feels a bit more difficult than past events, so I wouldn't get discouraged by it, because you're definitely not alone. Also, I heard that the reroll system doesn't seem to be quite so good on the bosses in particular, where it kind of just, you know, keeps giving you the same nodes and stuff like that. So, is MCOC your favorite video game? If not, then which one is it? I mean, favorite one that I'm currently playing, because I'm mean, I'm mostly just playing this game, so yeah. But favorite of all time? No. Favorite of all time is Diablo 2. This one, I mean, I don't know how to rank them. It's just like anything else, man. It's just like an arbitrary list if you try to list out your favorites or something like that. But MCOC is definitely up there for like one of my favorites of all time, you know. It's weird with MCOC because there's like I've played at this point. I've played more of MCOC than I have Diablo 2, but it's just because that's the type of game that this is, where it's like a very grindy game, and there's a lot more like areas of complaints that I would have about this game compared to something like Diablo 2. Although even Diablo 2, man, I have plenty of things that I'm not a huge fan of, and I would change, but it's a conversation for another time, man. Most people don't care about Diablo 2. All right, anyway, Shark sent over Buck. Shark, thank you, man. Saying, Brian, I'm not asking you to pick favorites, but who has better jokes, me or Tom? We were both at the pinnacle of comedy, but the people need to know. Shark, there's no way I could answer that. It'd be like picking between... You know how people say, like, picking between their kids and stuff like that? Well, it wouldn't be like that here. It'd be like picking between gouging my eyes out and sawing off my legs. How do you pick? How do you... I don't know how you pick between those things. So, I don't think I can answer that. But thank you very much for the buck. Yeah, they put cornered and spiting the boss plus masochism, and those are the most common. Yeah, I heard there's like when you reroll the boss, there's only a few different outcomes that can happen unless you're deleting the nodes. Maybe that's what they wanted. Maybe they wanted more people to delete nodes. I don't really know. It is here the entire month, so I don't know. Maybe after playing on a lower difficulty, after getting used to it a bit more or something like that, maybe you could, you know, try doing a higher difficulty. It's probably what I would do if I wasn't as far into the game at the moment or something, you know. Gonna play Diablo 4, Diablo Immortal? Probably not. I'm tempted to like download Diablo Immortal, but I don't even know if I'll do that. I don't know. It's just not made by the same people. Like the things that I loved about Diablo and the things that I think that they would have expanded upon if given the chance, it just never happened. It's just a different group of people using that IP, and I don't know. I'm like Diablo 3 is not necessarily a bad game. It's just not the game that I wanted, and I feel like that's exactly the direction that they're gonna keep going in for Diablo Immortal and Diablo 4. So, you know, that's fine if people like it, but I'll go find another game, kind of thing. BG, good news. I now have my 15th rank 5 / rank 2. Bad news is I'm out of gold and she is at level 33. Oh, Roboto, level 33. Oh, oof. Don't knock gouging your eyes out until you try it. Oh, okay. I don't think I'm gonna try it. Eddie, what's up, dude? Act 6 is officially 100%. Nice. Awakened my Morning Star and took it to rank 3. Whoa. Also pulled Captain Sparkles and took her to rank 2. Today was a great day, and I hope you have a great stream. Positive vibes as well. Eddie, sounds awesome, man. Good stuff. Congrats. Positive vibes. You know I'm throwing them right back at you, man. You can gouge my legs, shark. That's love right there. Am I the eye gouging or legs? I don't know, shark. I honestly don't know. Oh man. Alright, anyway. Let's keep this grind going. Trying to get through it as fast as I can. This way we can spend a little time with Tygra. We're not going to have a ton of time tonight, but I do want to play with Tygra a bit more. I'd still like to make a video about her, just kind of summarizing my thoughts and stuff like that. But I need to spend more time playing with her. So... remember you checked out my account for my first rank 5 star. I want to check it out again for first rank 3 6 star. Alright. You know I don't normally do it, but Eddie, for you, of course. Give me 1 sec. What up, BG? My upstairs AC went out today. Rip, dude. It stinks, man. I'm not sure where you are in the world. I don't have AC myself, but this area doesn't really need it. Some areas, oh goodness gracious. Alright, let's check it out. There's not too many people with Morningstar rank 3 too, so this will be... This will be something unique to see right here. Look at that 5,000 attack on a Morningstar. Definitely running suicides, right? Yeah. Okay. 41k base health, basically. Looking pretty good, dude. Looking pretty good. Where's Quickshot? I need Quickshot to be here to see this. Oh, man. Or Cade or something. Okay, yeah. Dude, nice. Can you take Tygra against Thing and Abyss? Please, thank you. He's to the left. Coat? Sure. We will give that a try. Need another 1.1 million points here, so hopefully I can get that done in about 10 rounds. And then, yeah, we'll try it out. Crap Abyss Thing will evade against a Mystic. Let me find another thing. Okay. BG, what do you consider the best use of units masteries? By far. Nothing else even compares to investing your units into masteries. Once you have all of the masteries unlocked that you want, then, you know, energy refills are not a bad value. From time to time, you can even pick those up before you unlock all the masteries if you know, just a little bit behind on some temporary content, you want to complete it, something like that. Revives aren't that bad of a value either, and are kind of necessary for some areas of the game. It's just, you got to be careful with that, because... you know, a few revives here and there, not too bad. Dumping like dozens of revives to get through a quest outside of the big ones like the Abyss, not good. So yeah, a little bit of a slippery slope with those things. From there, I mean, I don't consider crystals a great value. If you want to spend a bit of money, or I don't know, just popping crystals is fun to you, even without spending money. I normally consider it a mostly spending thing, just because it's so time-consuming to grind out the units to only pop, you know, to spend like 300 units on a single crystal. It's crazy. But some people enjoy that, and hey, you know, if you enjoy it, that's kind of what the game is all about, so. And yeah, of course, you get the units much faster if you spend a bit, so if you don't mind spending a bit. But otherwise, like for someone especially newer to this game, stay away from spending units on crystals. If you think about it like this, if you open up crystals, you have a chance. It's not a guarantee, it's just a chance to pull like one champion out of that crystal that can actually help you. Whereas, if you unlock new masteries, you increase the power levels of all of your champions. It's a guarantee, it's not a chance. Make that humming sound, it's so funny. What humming sound? The sound that I heard outside? Dumping revives is my style of gameplay. Hey, there's nothing wrong with it. We've all dumped some revives. But if you're able to avoid it, you know. Unit Man has got me through every quest. I mean, it's gotten me through most quests as well, but... BG, when will you do Abyss? So, we're close to the 4th of July. And I'm saving all my units for that. After 4th of July, I'll likely have some upgrades to my roster. I don't know if any of them are going to be helpful for the Abyss, but there's at least a chance that they will. So I want to wait and see what happens with that. And then I can start planning out the Abyss. I'm not saying I'm going to hop in there right away after 4th of July. I'm probably not going to. But I'll start actually seriously considering it. Whereas up until this point, I never considered it, really. Like, I've never looked at the maps. I've never looked at the fights. I looked at the rewards, and I saw the rewards and saw that, well, it's an extremely low chance that they're going to help me in any way. So why bother? And I've just been kind of waiting. Wonder what a BG 2099 would be like, other than bald. Well, probably more metallic, I'd have to imagine, because everything in the future... I mean, how many... That's another 79 years? Yeah, 79 years from now, I'll be made of metal. But I'll probably look closer to, like... You guys ever play Super Mario 64? Like the metal Mario from that? Here. I'll probably look something like this. Of course, this hat would be a bald cap. But otherwise, this is pretty spot on. Start planning out the Abyss means you probably make initial clear mid-2021, maybe. I mean, at this point, at least I have a champion that if I got a tier 5 class catalyst, and there was also 6-star sig stones from the 4th of July offer, then at least I could say, hey, if I got, you know, I could actually potentially use these rewards. Whereas currently, I would say, like, no, it's not happening. Even if I got the Mutant Catalyst from my Omega Red, I would not take him to rank 3 at Sig level 20, or whatever Sig level he'd be after the Abyss. Because what, there's 150 Sig stones in there, and I think I have, what, like 10 or 15 from the summer calendar, whatever we got. So in total... what would that be? I don't know, like Sig 50? Sig 60, something like that, if I got lucky. BG going for that Silver Surfer look? There we go, I should have said Silver Surfer. But my balance ain't that good, so... Actually, my balance ain't that bad, it's just... I've never been surfing before. I kind of always wanted to go surfing, man. One day, man. One day I'm gonna hit up Hawaii. I don't know why I said hit up Hawaii like I'm hitting up a restaurant. Let's go hit up this restaurant and grab a burger. Yeah, but one day I'm gonna hit up Hawaii and I'm gonna go surfing there. I think that'd be super fun, man. Like, this is pretty unrealistic. How many people get a chance to do what I'm about to describe in their life? But how cool would it be to just go to Hawaii for like 3 months and just like get really good at surfing? Just outside every day. I would have to put on some serious sunscreen, man. I would burn up to a crisp. But oh man, that'd be so cool. Just relax. Go surfing every day. Get in pretty good shape. Eat the tropical fruits that are there, man. Give me them coconuts. Deej, hitting that member button. Deej, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Wait, were you a member before? Is this first time member? Or is this a remembering? Man, I can never keep track of it. But Deej, either way, thank you very much. Welcome. Please enjoy your banana. Along with all these fantastic custom emojis that you now have access to. Thank you very much, man. Yes, first time. Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. Definitely appreciate that. Why wouldn't you just use the sunproof, waterproof model bald cap summertime limited edition? Hunter. Of course I would use the sunproof, waterproof model bald cap summertime limited edition bald cap. But what about the rest of my body? Use your bald cap, man. What about the rest of my body? I was there for 5 months in Hawaii and still am nowhere near as good as locals were. Oh, I bet, dude. I mean, 5 months is nothing compared to like a lifetime. But B. Daniels, that's awesome, dude. You're there for 5 months? That's crazy. I used to work at a calendar factory but got fired for taking a couple days off without permission. Boo. Boo. Hey BG, if too many skilled tier 4 class catalysts, don't have anybody I'm excited to rank 5. Would rank up Crossbones or Massacre 5-star? Those aren't terrible champions. I don't know. I mean, Crossbones, he's got some reoccurring use every once in a while. Like right now with Flow Wars. I don't know how many people are using Crossbones, but apparently some people are because he doesn't crit. And then Massacre, I don't know if you use Domino at all, but that synergy is pretty good, pretty solid. If you're a Domino player, then I think ranking a Massacre just as a supporting guy, support synergy type of rank up would probably be worth it. Look at this right here, man. Magneto perfectly countering this Korg. This is exactly what Magneto was made for. Do you guys remember that? When Korg came out, and in like the champion spotlight, they're like, yeah, use Magneto. Wait, actually, was that in the champion spotlight, or am I imagining that? I don't remember exactly, but now that I think about it, I might be imagining that. But, and of course, not worded like that, but he's got the energy damage. He's a mutant champion. He's immune to reverse controls too. Like, Magneto is stacked. Not that Korg has reverse controls, but you know. Warpath and Variant 3 is explored. Nice, man. Also just got a Hood as a 5-star and have the full Quantum team as 5 stars. Also took Sentinel to rank 4 and will soon get my 3rd and 4th 5-star rank 5. Nice, man. A lot of progress there. Good stuff. body caps coming this year. They're a lot harder to manufacture, especially during these times, so probably not this year. Got Aegon. Did you just get Aegon, Roberts? Nice. He's got uncollected today. Nice. Exactly a month since I started playing. I feel good. Whoa. That's really fast, dude. A month? That is super, super fast. Like, I was able to speed through on my second account, but I don't think there would be any way that I would be able to, if I just downloaded the game, get there in a month. That is very impressive. Whom do I rank up, Cable or MODOK? Between those two, the answer is MODOK, but yeah. If you're a bit newer to the game, then actually I think MODOK's pretty good. If you're like a veteran of the game or something like that, then I don't know if either of those champions is super good. But MODOK early on is actually a very solid champion. The auto block will save you, and his damage output's not bad, and decent champ. You think Unduped Warlock is worth the generic rank 1 to 2 6-star rank up champ from completing Act 6? Yes. Absolutely, man. Warlock is one of those champs that he is totally worth ranking up as a 6-star. Awakened, unawakened, whatever it is. What do you remember about the Magneto variant? What is special / hard about it? Well, that one you need tech champions. There's not a ton that's hard about that variant. They've kind of gotten easier as time has gone on. But you just need 1 or 2 strong tech champions, like Sentinel or Ghost. You could also stun lock with Stark Spidey if you bring the Miles Morales synergy and a few other tech champions. The problematic fights, I would say, there's a rogue in the final quest that has like a 1% regen, and I don't remember all the nodes, but I don't think it could be reversed. So you can't use someone like Void. And then heal block, of course, shrugs off faster, so you got to use champions that can ramp up, like Star-Lord, or use someone like Stark Spidey or Ghost with a tech boost, so you can get some power back, or use someone that has a passive heal block, like Mysterio or Warlock. So there's plenty of options. It's just some people struggle if they don't have any of those. And then the final Kang fight's pretty cool. You just need someone with consistent Incinerate or Shock, or again, passive heal block. Yeah, one of the more annoying parts that doesn't get talked about too much, that I could see why. It's not that bad. But I think it was like the first or second boss or something like that. One of the early bosses, one of the early Magneto bosses. It was kind of annoying when I went back and did that content on my McFabio account. But yeah, man, if you did Variant 3 is easier than Variant 2. Is it just me, or is Yondu hella annoying to fight? He's not so bad. You have to get space between you and Yondu. This way you can parry him, because you can only parry his... well, I shouldn't say only. But you can't parry his first light attack, so... You want to set him up to dash at you with a medium. Brian, if you had to rank 2 of the following 6 stars, who would it be? Ooh, Hinach, let me see. Unduped Sentinel, already have duped 565. Unduped Guillotine 2099. Unduped Ghost, have duped 565. Thinking of doing Guillotine +1. Yeah, I would do that. I would do Ghost and Guillotine. If you already have an Awakened Sentinel, that Awakened Sentinel is going to be better. For sure. I mean, the Awakened Ghost is probably going to be better than regular Ghost too, but I mean, it's Ghost. You could, if your other Ghost is busy, you can get by with a 6-star Unawakened and probably still be all right, you know. So yeah, I would for sure go Guillotine and Ghost out of those two. Or out of those 3. Last, or do I have to donate? Hold your horses. What is this? It's there for 5 months. Isn't that the one? No, the one before that? What is the one before that? Did you have a challenge for you? Not tonight, obviously, but if you can solo Darkhawk with your first 3 tries live, when you do one of those 3 paths, I'll donate $50 through Streamlabs. If you don't, you owe me another beer. So wait, you're telling me I could practice first, though? It doesn't have to be, like, first 3 tries ever, just first 3 tries when I actually do my run? If that's the case, then I accept. I probably still won't practice. But yeah. I've heard of your legendary DDR battles at NYCC. Do you not have balance? My legendary DDR battles? I guess they were pretty legendary. Oh man. I really wanted to like all right, so one of the devs, one of the Kabam devs, pretty good at DDR. Clobberin, I honestly can't remember if you were there to see that one. Obviously, I know you were at the meetups and stuff, but I can't remember if you saw that particular instance that I'm talking about. But anyway, at least for everyone else, one of the devs is really good at DDR. Not like, I don't know, championship DDR level or anything like that, but pretty good. And after seeing that, I really wanted to just like practice for an entire year and just play like 1 hour of DDR every night, just so I could like hope that the dev would go there the following year and then just school him. You know what I mean? A little dance off. I don't know. I didn't do it. But yeah, I thought it'd be really funny if it was just like, I don't know, and then like I made a montage out of it where it's made out to be like the biggest deal in the world, even though it's like it's just DDR. And then I would just record someone record his reaction to it, and he'd probably just be like, okay, yeah, you did a good job dancing. That'd be it. What? Where the hell am I? How'd I end up back here? Ah, whatever. What the fudge is up, dude? What up, Swaggy Poster? Is Mr. Fantastic good for offense? I don't know. Nobody really uses him offensively. I feel like I want to give him more of a fair chance than I have. Because I think he could be pretty good. And I shouldn't say nobody. Some people have used him. You know, Legacy has made some videos. There's some other videos out there as well. Actually, Code, I think you said you had... I think you said you had videos with him. I never checked, though. I totally forgot. There were some videos of yours that I wanted to check. Anyway, I don't have the experience with him personally to really say. And the only viable things I can find are a duel might not have the health pool to demonstrate how good she might be, or 24 energy in Magneto's back issues where her damage is kind of gimped. Okay. Well, we could try some duels first. Is there really no easier thing to get to? Kind of crazy. Cheers from MICBG. Cheers, man. You can practice as much as you want, but out of your first 3 live attempts, you have to solo. Okay. That's a fair enough challenge. I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I mean, what's another beer? One day I'm gonna have to pay up. But hey, I had another beer to that tab, you know. just started watching you to get better at the game, and it worked. Hashtag BG Lucky God. Hey, man. Nice. BG have a 6-star Ghost and Sentinel both unawakened. Which one to rank 2? I'm still getting used to playing Ghost. Thanks. Well, yeah, I would recommend Ghost, but as you just said, you're still getting used to playing her, so you might want to continue playing her before ranking her up, before committing to those resources. It's kind of up to you at the end of the day, but yeah. If Sentinel was awakened, I feel like maybe there'd be an argument for, for Sentinel, but without him being awakened, unless you know. Like, the crazy thing is that even in Variant 3, in the right hands, that Ghost will be better than Sentinel. But, of course, Sentinel will do a fine job. So, if you do need to do Variant 3 still, you could... And let's say you're not totally comfortable with Ghost, you could go with Sentinel and have a good time. BG, what would happen if you mistakenly used Tygra in Arena? I mean, nothing really. You're just not supposed to because it creates an unfair advantage. I would just cancel out of the fight. And if I didn't notice I was using it, because half the times I don't even know which champions I'm actually playing with, then I don't know. I would do an extra fight to make up for it or something like that. I don't know. Like, I'm sure someone would. Like, here's the thing. You're not supposed to use the characters because it creates an unfair advantage. Which, yeah, if someone's intentionally doing it to create an unfair advantage, that's pretty fair for people to complain. But people would complain regardless. If it was like a one-time accident in the Tier 4 basic arena, which is not like I'm competing for a top champion here, you know? So I wouldn't want to do it anyway, but it's like, what's really gonna happen, you know? Like, some people would get pissed off, but it's just because they just want to be pissed off at that point. Like, people were mad that I used Aegon to do a path in Variant, a 4-star Aegon, testing him out, compared to like my 565 champions that would have made it much easier. Just trying to give people some content. So then I had to go back and redo it. Will you try another account to even beat McFabio? You might get better champs for this time to become Cavalier. Possibly. I had some pretty astounding luck, I would say, on McFabio, though. It was a good time. I definitely want to do it again. I don't know if I'd be able to beat that run, but we could even structure the challenge differently and say, okay, this time play until Cav or something like that. Or just keep the rules the same and say, okay, this is what I did last time in 7 days. I've learned some things. Let's see what I've learned. Let's really put it to the test and speed run this thing, because there was plenty of opportunities for me to improve off of that first run. Luck-wise, with the champions I get, I don't know. Sunspot was really good. Getting Sentinel, really good. But there's a lot of good champions out there when you don't have a roster established already. But anyway, the reason why I am not going to do a challenge right now is just because now is not the time. The reason I did the McFabio challenge when I did is because there was a series of amazing events that all lined up. We had the end of the Boss Rush challenge. We had the end of the Mole Man expeditions. Forgot the name of it for a second there. So I was able to like complete all of the Mole Man expeditions, get a ton of resources out of that for 0 energy. Alright, cool. We're done with the Tier 4 basic. We can go test Tygra. So I need to wait for the right moments for to do a new account. But I would love to do another one. I would love to do it. Well, seeing got kicked from CCP when his friend accidentally put Killmonger Alliance for defense. Yeah, I mean, that's a little different because somebody else has to go up against that champion in war. So that's a little different. Also, you know, account sharing. But anyway. Alright, let's go test Tygra. Coat, what specifically did you want to see against thing? I kind of forget her abilities. I know she has, like... Isn't it like an anti-buff? Or something like that? I'm guessing that's what you're talking about. Okay. So, let's read through her abilities real quick here. On hit, inflict a non-stacking passive neutralize for 2.5 seconds. If this neutralize is already active, its duration is refreshed instead. Neutralized opponents have negative 100% buff ability accuracy. So yeah, I'm guessing that's what you're talking about, right? Want to see if she can ignore his mechanics. Okay. Alright. While the opponent is neutralized, if they fail to gain a buff through chance, inflict rupture, dealing some physical damage. Okay, I mean, yeah, this will probably work in a duel. I just won't, like, play her optimally in terms of damage. This should be fine. What's a good thing dual target? BG, how do you get colored names and items like wrenches and bananas? The green names, those are channel sponsors or members, whatever YouTube calls it. But yeah, it's a paid thing. It's a way to support. Oh, Enzo. Oh yeah, it's a way to for people to directly support me, so that I can continue making content and stuff. And then the blue names, those are... I have to really type... Okay, fine. The blue names are channel mods. Oh, whoops. I spelled it wrong. Okay, there we go. Alright, we got this big, meaty... Oh my god, SIG 180! Oh, SIG 180, 6-star, rank 3 thing. This is nutty. Right here, man. Oof. Guys. Ooh, man. At like, you guys ever used Thing against, like, a Nihilus? And you're just healing like crazy from the like the willpower healing and stuff like that. Dude. The willpower healing is that much more bananas with this. Anyway, let's duel him. Okay, so Tygra, before we begin here, content creator program champion. I think I only have her for like I think she's getting taken away tomorrow or something like that. So I don't have her for too much longer here. Enzo, what's up, man? Speaking of, good morning, BG. I literally just popped in the stream and find you looking at my thing. You caught me looking at your thing, huh? It's probably not the first time that's happened. But yeah, man. Alright, but yeah, so I just have temporary access to her, guys. I don't get to keep her. Last night with her. Let's go do some stuff though. Let's do it. Let's do it. So not gonna be able to prevent that safeguard though, right? Because it's just buffs that I'm preventing. I guess we need to test, like, Here's what I want to test. If it drops off, now I want to attack him. Oh, no, no, no. Well, that's sad. Why? You know, there's these little things about these new champions that, like, you want them to be good. You want them to be a good counter. You want them to, be useful and all that. And yeah, if you keep your hits up right, you could play around the unstoppable ability. But you have to stop yourself at 14 hits if you are not going to be able to push on in that combo. It's the little things, man, that just like, okay, fighting Thing is already complicated enough. Right? I mean, a basic Thing, okay, there's not, you know, he's a little bit more complicated than the average champion, but it's not that hard. But what makes it hard is, oh, jeez, this thing pounded me. What makes it hard is all the other nodes that stack up on top of it. So now you're paying attention to Thing, the special nodes that he has, and in addition trying to control your combo so that you only push him to 14 rock stacks if you know that you're not going to be, you know, if you have to like bait out a special, which doesn't really make much sense because you want him to be at a low rock stack counter if you're going to be baiting out a special. Or, I mean, like you want him to be at 15. That way it resets his rock stacks. Because even if you can play around his unstoppable, he still gains resistance from all that stuff, so you still want to clear it out. Like I think it's physical damage, right? That I think it said Tygra's damage was physical, like her rupture damage or something. Right, so where does it say how much he gets? For each rock stack, physical and energy resistance is increased by a lot. So let's do some math here. Let's hit up Aunt May, just to give you guys a little bit of an example. Oh, whoops! I need to kill those, but. Okay, so the way the stat calculator works on Aunt May is relatively simple. This is, for, you know, you change this to calculate crit damage, and then all the other calculations in the game use this. At least that's how I think it works, if I'm not mistaken. So let's just say 10 rock stacks, just for the sake of argument here. That would be 1,327.3. So 40% physical resistance. So if you're constantly cycling him, instead of allowing him to reset his combo, you're going to be dealing significantly less damage. So, what the hell? Is her anti-unstoppable synergy a nullify? Let's take a look. First off, free crystal. Gotta claim that. I don't even remember her synergies, so we're gonna take another look here. Okay. Opponents, are you talking about this? Oh, no, I think you're talking about this one. Nullify any unstoppable buffs while the opponent is suffering the effects of rupture. Okay. But let's read through her other synergies here as well. Opponents have negative 80% purify ability accuracy for 0.25 seconds after being struck. Okay. I don't think that really matters too much. There might be some instances where you need debuffs, I guess. Right? So maybe that matters in some situations. This is the unstoppable one. When fighting hashtag small champions, heavy attacks have plus 50% increased attack rating, which is a lot of attack rating increase. Big game hunters, when fighting large and XL champions, increase the duration of rupture effects by 25%. Also, pretty good damage increase, and then some power gain. Okay. All right. Let's. Which? Actually, I think I know the thing you're talking about. Let me see. Whoops. Thought I went to the wrong area, but I was in the right area. I think it's in the first quest, and if it's not, then you'll have to tell me. But okay, let's grab Tygra. Should have sorted. In too deep at this point. There we go. Man, her PI is really high. Alright, and then Synergy. We'll grab the other Black Panther, so why not? 1.1, yeah. I thought so. Oh, I thought it was on the left, though. I was mistaken in there. Okay, it's on the right. Alright, what nodes we have? Limber and Transducer. Okay. It's not too bad to deal with. Okay, oh, you know what? I need some tech champions to help me get there. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll just bring in some of these guys. I guess we'll just grab that. Actually, no. Well. Yeah. There we go. Actually, I should have brought Blade. Oh well, too late now. It wasn't too late at all, but whatever. PG's so different from other YouTubers, so chill and funny. You're one of my favorites. Cool, man. Thank you very much for the kind words. Alright, let's, Is it all Limber and Transducer? Yeah. Let's use Mysterio, because why not, man? We never get to use Mysterio. Went for those light attacks at the start. Didn't really work out. Alright, let's get to an L3. Favorite movie? I don't know if I really have a favorite movie. I like a lot of movies from like the 90s. Mighty Ducks, Home Alone. Both Home Alone movies, you know, since there's only two. But all three Mighty Ducks. Alright, we got one more fight to go to. I gotta make sure not to screw this up when I get to thing. The thing is, I mean, you know, I'm interested in testing this, but at the same time, how much does it actually matter, you know? Should I use Vulture? What does Vulture get out of this synergy again? Activating Raptor Strike pauses siphon charges and thermal feedback debuffs for 5 seconds. Okay. Raptor Strike, I believe, is like the dash. Yeah, Vulture spends 50 Shitari energy by dashing away from his opponent, then immediately back to trigger a Raptor Strike. Okay. Let's try it. I can't guarantee this is going to go smoothly, but I'll do my best. He's only a rank 3, and this guy has nearly 10k attack, so... Sam, send over to Sam. Thank you very much. So, in ABG, what music do you like? Any bands / artists? Oh yeah, man, tons. I mostly like, well, I shouldn't say mostly. The most common music I listen to would be metal, and I don't know, it's all types of metal. Some of my favorite metal bands are like Gojira, older Opeth, because I don't know if they're not really metal anymore so much. They're always kind of progressive. Anyway, splitting hairs here. I listen to plenty of other types of music too. I was just talking about video game music earlier in the stream, which now I close the video and I forget which one I linked, but yeah. Lately I've been listening to very chill music. Been listening to an album from Devin Townsend, who also makes metal music, but he also makes all types of music. And the album that I've been listening to is Casualties of Cool. Yeah, man, there's a ton more. Like, I'd have to sit down and really think about all the different types. Alright, let's try to bait this out. Come on, buddy. Before I lose all my Shitari stuff. Oh, I should have used L1, not this L2. Well, maybe I shouldn't have, actually. Crushing it. Look at all that bonus damage, guys. I need more Shitari stuff. Killed it. Oh, no! Come on, man. How much health is he at? You like System of a Down? Yeah, man, it's been a long time since I've heard any System of a Down, but I like some of their stuff. BG, can you explain why Quaking Mystics is a bad idea in Abyss? Like, why wouldn't she work against Mephisto if you play perfectly and you can keep up the playstyle for long enough? I can't explain it. I don't know about the Mystic champions in the Abyss. I've never even heard anybody talking about using or avoiding Quake for those fights. Maybe someone else in here can answer that for you. Okay, well, let's finish this up. Get on with it. That was embarrassing. Back to the music question real quick. Even though I listen to music that doesn't even have drums too, but I will say drums for me, it's king. I could listen to just drums, or if it's a song that has just good drums in it, man, of pretty much any style of music. Then yeah, like I'm kind of sold on it if it does, you know. All right, anyway, let's do this fight. So what I want to test here is this synergy right here, which says nullify any unstoppable buffs while the opponent is suffering the effects of Rupture. I don't know how this is going to work exactly. We could probably figure it out by reading her abilities and stuff, but we're ready here. So I'm going to push Thing to 15 rock stacks, and then I'm going to attack him. I'm going to try to survive long enough to do this twice, because I want to attack him regularly when he has 15, and I also want to attack into his block. I don't know if I'll survive twice, though. I'll try. Thing is, immune to nullify, it won't work. Oh, son of a... You're right. Well. So much for that. Okay. Man, she has such a cool, like, wild style to her. Even with her 6-hit combos, I would play this character. But... just don't know if she's good enough. Or, sorry, I should have said 7-hit combos. You tested on jugs or something? Well, yeah, but the point of it was trying to fight Thing just to see if there was any way they could counter, but no. Well, that's unfortunate, man. Alright, well, let's go do something else then. I could have revived, but we already know you can't nullify him, so I just forgot about that. Back to the old testing ground? Here's what I want to do. She's got this synergy here when fighting hashtag small champions. Heavy attacks have a plus 50% increased attack rating. So, I want to test against the second champion in here. I want to blitz through this first one. You know, let's use Stark Spidey because they also have a synergy, so we'll even boost that a little bit more. Get that plus 6 attack. And then we'll bring in... Is it even worth it? Actually, screw that, actually. Alright, let's bring in... these guys. We'll get some crit. We already have enough plus attack, and we'll gain some additional crit with Colossus. So we'll Colossus down the first guy, and then I want to try. It's been a little while since I used her, so this might look a little bit rough, but I want to try fighting Cap Marvel with Tygra. It only takes a minute and a half to get through the first fight here. But I think I'm addicted to playing with Ghost. Please help. J Money. You've been converted. You will now only be able to play Ghost for the rest of your time in MCOC, just like the rest of the Ghost users out there. Orange Juice sending over a euro. Orange Juice, thank you very much for the euro, saying she can counter his Unstoppable with her neutralized passive. Yeah, we tested dueling a Thing with that passive already, but there's a flaw in the system that we were trying to get around, but I forgot that you can't nullify the Unstoppable. If you put it on him before the 15th hit, neutralize, then you're good. But if he already has 15 rock stacks and you neutralize, no, still unstoppable. So probably best just to find another option, unless you really have to use her for some other reason. Because you're just kind of complicating the fight at that point. You got a 6-star Doom, or I could see a 6-star Doom in your future. I hope so. 100%. Event quest uncollected. Got 5-star Killmonger and 6-star Cap Infinity. Nice. Some great pulls right there. PG, where you spent your gold? Please tell. I request you, bro. You request me, bro. I spent some gold on ranking up some champs. You're talking about like just recently here, where I spent my gold? I ranked up a few champs. Instead of Act 6 tomorrow, I'm gonna finish this Magneto variant since it seems relatively easy. Yeah, man. It's a good idea. Some people were able to clear it in like, I don't know, casually in like 2 hours per chapter or something like that. It's relatively quick if you got the right champs. Is that too fast? 2 hours per chapter? I might be exaggerating a bit. I'm not even sure. It's been too long. DG, can you get 6-star champs when one doesn't spend money on MCOC? Yeah. I've never spent $1 on this game, on this account at least, and I've got 30-something of them, so. This game is, it's a slow grind, though. You're not going to just get them just for downloading the game. It doesn't work like that, which is a good thing. Please update. Thought my language is messed up because the new quest. Oh yeah, because the different language in it. Okay, let's do this. So again, it's been a while since I played with Tygra. I really haven't been playing with her very much. I tested her out a tiny bit beyond what I played on stream during the rifts, but it's been a few days now at this point, so I kind of have to remember how to play with her. So I'm mostly going to be doing heavy attacks here. Heavy attacks and L2s is kind of the name of the game. But I don't want to parry heavy. To maximize her damage at least, I don't want to parry heavy. I want to interrupt her heavy attacks. Or just straight up intercept her, but I mean, come on, like it's not very realistic. Maybe if you practice enough, you'll be able to pull something like that off, but since I'm only a mortal man here and not a god, we're going to be doing this. I wish I could still parry and just not stun. Kind of like fighting a stun immune, you know? I need one more. Alright, let's dash back, pop the L2, fly across the screen, inflict some pretty solid damage. Let's go back to holding heavy here. Let's do it again. Finally throwing that heavy. Oh, one of those missed. You see that? It's kind of important too, because that's rupture. And the power that I missed from that would have been an L2. Instead of going like super hard on the block, I wonder if you could like dash the first medium, then hard block. But see, then I missed that first hit on the heavy. Her animations, they're just a little bit inconsistent. Yeah, my health is really plummeting too. I think we only need maybe one more L2. No, probably not. If I was running like full assassin, then maybe one more L2 would be enough. It'd be fun to do this as a like a maxed out 5-star though, man. Oof. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna finish the job. We're gonna be able to just barely survive. Let's do an L1 actually. BG, why don't you parry? I'll show you in her abilities. Should it be an easy option for spiked armor? For spiked armor? Does she stop spiked armor? Because it's buff ability accuracy. Is there something else that I'm missing as to why it should be good for spiked armor? Okay, but right here, this is why I don't want to parry. It says where is it? Oh yeah. Okay, the second bullet point. Right here at the top of the screen now. If Tygra interrupts the opponent's attack or causes them to miss while charging this attack, each hit inflicts rupture, dealing some physical damage. Oh, and then those ruptures, the special 2, each has a 10% chance to inflict rupture. Each damaging debuff on the opponent increases the chance of inflicting rupture during the special attack by a flat 10%. So if you have 9 debuffs on the opponent, then every single hit in the L2 will inflict that bonus damage. And that 1233, of course, that's, you know, you boost that by 60%. Tiny bit over 60% from having suicides on. Yeah, she's not really a suicide-friendly champion. It's taken a lot of damage from them, in addition to all the extra damage that I took from just blocking, too. Let's go try to mess around against Winter Soldier and just get a better feel for the whole missing projectile things. Spiked armor needs the buff to reflect the damage. If you remove the buff, no reflect. Really? Huh. Fate Seal is also an option for spiked armor. Huh. I didn't know that. Is it a buff that just happens at the start of the fight? Or is it a buff that happens like when you crit the opponent or something? We could test it. After this, we'll go test spiked armor. Someone remind Coat, do you know which quest that is in like Road to the Labyrinth? wonder if you could just do this. Nope. I hate that, man. It sends him backwards. There just might be a way to play with this character if you are a ninja. Wait, I want to try releasing my heavy a second early, or a split second early on those projectiles. Nope. Yeah, it's just not safe. Like, I'm trying to do the thing where, you know how people do, like, the dash back and then light attack? And sometimes the light attack has a long enough reach, or their animation is slow enough that... Wow, I thought that heavy would have hit. That you're able to connect with it. I'm trying to do that with the heavies, if it's not clear. It's such a cool concept, this character, man. It's just falls short in just these few ways that they're kind of small, but at the same time, they add up. And it's going to really prevent people from playing this character. She's probably going to be a good defender, like if you look at this special too, that you got to deal with. It's kind of crazy. This is what I should have done to reduce damage in that last fight. Try to get him backed up against the wall. I went for it. I'm dead. Okay. 4.1. Okay, let's go check that out. Spiked armor. Can you test my second? What is this? Test. Can Tygra heavy dodge Cap Marvel Special 1? She can, but couple things. One, why would you? Because it's an easy... It's just easier to evade it normally. And then two, I think it's going to send you backwards and you're not going to be able to connect with the heavy. Okay. Sorry, getting distracted. Let's road to the labyrinth. Okay, spiked armor. Let's do it up. Explain why Colossus is good now. I've been out of the loop lately. He got a total rework. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, well that was my fault. She was doing fine until that happened. God, she really destroys this quest. Oh man, she was built for a quest like this, man. Wait, does this one have safeguard on it? I was thinking it has safeguard, but I don't even remember now. Let's back out. I'm gonna do that fight one more time. This is just because it was fun. me see. Oh, no, there's no safeguard. Okay. Never mind. I thought there was a safeguard, and with all her damage over time stuff, she was just bypassing it. But safeguard is next, 4.2. Okay, we can check that out too. Oh, whoops, that was bad. Dang. I actually like want to get good at it. This whole just intercept with heavy thing, but how realistic is it actually? I don't know. Use 4.5. 4.2 is A-bomb. Okay. No, 4.5 is that Rhino. I could stop his unstoppable maybe, so let's try that actually. We'll try that Rhino. I don't know why I went to this fight, but we're here now, so let's do it. PG, what are your thoughts on Longshot? I made a video on Longshot, one of my most detailed ever. Actually, it is my most detailed ever, so if you want to see, recommend checking that out. It includes the champion's origins and all. Come on, dude. Let's call them Dud. Come on, Dud. Throw that L1. I want to phase it. I don't want to try phasing his L2 as well. Oh my god. It just doesn't work, man. I so badly want to like Tygra because her animations are really fun. The whole dash back on your L2 thing. I really enjoy it. So now what am I supposed to do though? So I phased it, but... Or, I'm saying phase, but you know. I don't know if there's any way for... Actually, you know what she needs, man? She needs a way to dash while holding the heavy. And that's borderline OP. Oh, that's right. That Rhino's debuff immune. Son of a... It's borderline OP if you're able to, like, dash back while holding a heavy. But what if they limited it to only after an attack missed you were you able to dash back? So that you could have control of that, and then you could like resume the fight as normal. And you don't have to launch a heavy attack that's just going to get you killed. Because this is... She's just not really playable, man. In the... Well, for that ability, at least. There might be some instances where you could pull it off, but man. So few. Wait. Did I go to the wrong one? This is spiked armor, not safeguard. I might have went to the wrong quest. I think I went to 4.6. Of course, that time I go for the heavy counter thing. I tried to charge the heavy that time instead of just evading back, which would have been significantly safer. But I just wanted to do it just because. We need to cross my wires with the buffs. Oh, it's all good. I do it all the time. Man, that's annoying though. Let me look at the 5th one, even though I know you said this Rhino's debuff immune. Well, let's get past this Rhino, and then we'll do the next fight. This Rhino is pretty crazy, man. Oh god, I guess I should have brought a different champion to this fight. This is going to be a 100-hit fight. Okay. Let's do it, guys. More than a 100-hit fight. Oh, well, never mind. Parry also does some damage. What do you guys want to talk about now that we're here? Should they add Galactus as a playable character? Any thoughts? Yeah, it's, well, actually, Galactus, I don't know. I kind of like what their plans are for Galactus, where they said it's not going to be a playable character, it's going to be a story driver. Too OP for a regular character or something like that. Going to be more like a natural disaster on the battle realm kind of thing. Am I the only one that thinks Doom is the best champion in the game? There's probably some other people that think that too. He's great and all. But I personally don't consider him to be the best. He's the best at what he does. That's what this game is all about. Finding what is best about a champion and then using that. Wow, you're using old Colossus right now? Yeah, it's true, man. This is basically old Colossus. Crap, I was trying to parry those other hits to get the damage in. It's actually better just to parry all this guy's attacks. Kind of crazy that this Rhino might be the hardest fight in all of Road to the Labyrinth. I like it though, man. Like, Road to the Labyrinth, I wish there was a Road to the Abyss. I'm still sad that there's not. No Road to the Abyss. No exclusive champ from the Abyss. How do they expect me to get excited about it? We need roads, man. Roads. Okay. I only made it through that fight, though. Have you tried intercepting with a heavy attack? Yes. It's difficult to do. I did an entire fight with it during one of my Rift streams against the final boss of the Rift, but it's pretty challenging. Oh, goodness. The reach on that sword. Little lady, I'm dying here. No. Alright, well, that was all for nothing. Oh. Exciting. Let's get out of here. Tygra's just disappointing, man. I'm... In all honesty, I really love playing Tygra if her abilities were just a little bit better. If her abilities were a little bit better, if her block proficiency was higher, like, I think it's so fun. I can't stress this enough. If you guys get even a 3-star version of Tygra, just do the here, we'll do it one more time to show you what I'm talking about, because it's actually, I don't know, it just has a different feel to it. Like, it's not going to blow your minds or anything, alright? It's not going to be the greatest thing you've ever done in your entire existence. All I'm saying is it's pretty fun to do what I'm about to do. Which is just like the dash back, launch the heavy across the screen thing. So if you get a 3-star, make sure to test that out. But, man, like, do I think she's worth going for as like a 5-star? Not really. Not unless you're just someone who likes to collect champions. Maybe for defensive purposes, like I said. Defensively, I can see her probably being pretty good. But like, notice all the extra power that she's gaining over the opponent. And I'm gonna do a heavy attack, and I'm just gonna dash backwards and launch this heavy that just flies across the screen. And it's so cool, man. But then, like, that's her main ability, and when it doesn't connect, kind of rough. See if we can get him to use the L1 here. Oh, we actually got 2 hits that time. That was good. Kind of backed up against the wall. Sweet. Flying L2, even if he wasn't near me. It's unblockable too, you know. So you just dash back and you could always cast it no matter what. Ooh, we actually got all 3 hits that time. Yeah, I knew that was going to be a stretch for that one to connect. Launch that L2. It's so cool, man. It's just these little things about her that just make it unrealistic to play in like high-level content and have her be sustainable at least. Like, you know, if you need to use her for a fight, don't get me wrong, you're gonna be fine to do that. But why bring a champion to the quest that can do like a fight or two? I mean, you just bring other champions that do the job better. Alright, I think that's enough here. We don't need to finish this fight even. Don't let him kill me. Ugh. I still hope I get her out of a crystal. Because again, it's pretty fun playing her. That's all it is. Just a bit of fun. BG, can you do Act 4 Maestro? Heavy is special 1 for the kicks? It's a little too far for this test. Sorry, man. I would get thrown across the screen. Like, with the amount of hits in that special 1, my heavy just... There's no way it would connect. Oh, there's one last thing. I'm gonna end the stream here in a second, but I never did the idle thing with Tygra. I totally forgot about that, because I mean, I guess that makes her a bit more sustainable, I suppose. But let's test that out, man. Without her awaken ability at high sig, a lot of that fun is buried behind a special 3. Yeah, you're probably right. There's all that extra power gain. I don't remember what those abilities do, but I know I have a lot of extra power gain right now. Whee! Alright, so now we just need to idle. Right? He lets us? No? How does it work? There must be something else to it. missing here? You tested on Maestro and Labyrinth? Yeah, totally. Alright, what's your opinion on Cavalier difficulty? Well, we don't have it yet. I like the way that Kabam's doing it, though, like open beta style, basically. Listening to feedback. There's not much else to comment on. One gives power gain, the other gives burst damage. Oh. I think they made using her effectively too high of a skill threshold. It's not even a skill thing. Like, you not only have to get used to her, but also have to get used to using her against most champions so you can get the spacing. So that's the thing, though, is like it's not even a skill thing. Like, yeah, it would take a lot of practice to get to use her and get like the most out of her. But even when you're playing perfectly, it's just not worth it. Are you dashing back and idling? Yeah. I've tried dashing back and idling. I've tried parrying and idling. Let's see your special 3 animation. Kind of forgot what it looks like. That's just okay. It's not the flashiest. It's not bad or anything, but it's just okay. Man, I don't know how to do the. I'm not even sure if it says it in her ability page here. So I thought it was supposed to be like a kind of a secret thing. Yeah, it doesn't say it anywhere here. Alright, let me see. With Primal Sense and Huntress Sense, though. Because I did forget what these things are. So, here we go. Primal Sense. Whenever inflicting Rupture, deal a burst of up to blah 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 damage based on the number of damaging debuffs on the opponent. Damage is increased by 100% during special attacks. Okay. 10% chance for all non-contact attacks from special attacks to miss. Whenever inflicting Rupture or causing the opponent to miss, generate 10% of bar power. Okay. So, yeah. My heavy attacks gave me 30% of a bar of power, basically. Extra. Yeah, I'm not sure how to do it. I mean, they showed it in the video that is on the official MCOC channel. So if you're curious to what I'm talking about, you could check out that video. But I don't know, man. Tygra. I feel like it was a cool attempt by the devs to make a cool character that just isn't quite there. That's the worst part, man. I hate this. I hate when a champion I feel like is 90% there, and it's just that little last 10% that just makes the character not really playable. Like, it's a slight over-exaggeration to say not playable because, yeah, you can use her if you had to. You know, if you had to, if you didn't have any other option, or you just want to do it for fun, just want to feel like making a video, doing something a little different. But man, that little extra 10% they could have made her a champion that people used regularly. How much did you score for Sunday Arena? I didn't put any points up for the Sunday Arena. And I don't know. I don't know the cutoffs too much for Sunday stuff. Sorry. You think they released too many champions in the year? No, I like the champion release schedule that they have. It probably is pretty difficult for them to keep up with it. So I could see the argument for wanting to, for some people want them to like slow down, but I don't really want them to slow down. It's what keeps the game interesting. I wish they had some additional help. I don't know what like the bottleneck is for them when creating these characters, if they just need more people testing them or what. Or maybe just additional character designers, that way they could spend a little bit more time with them. I don't know, but I really it feels like the game needs 2 characters a month. If they only release 1 a month, I really notice it in the game. It's just a lot more interesting when there's 2 a month. In the deep dive, she literally stood still in the enemy's face to heal. Yeah, I seem to remember that too. That like she was really close. It's just frustrating, man. I can't tell you, man. Like I probably sound like I'm real pissed off or something like that. Of course, like I'm not pissed. There's no one to really be mad at. It's just it is frustrating though. It's because it's not like this is the first time it's happened, I guess, is why it's so frustrating. It feels like this happens with a lot of characters. But what are you going to do? Maybe the last 10% will come with a future synergy. It's possible, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like they would have to rework the game a bit. When I say 10%, I don't just mean like she needs 10% more stats or something. I mean like when the enemies fly backwards when they use their specials. You're not going to change that with a synergy. They could give her block proficiency to make that playstyle better. They could do stuff like that. They could maybe add a synergy that would allow her to dash backwards when charging heavy. This way you wouldn't be forced to release that heavy or try to intercept with your heavy. Like I don't know. Brian, you missed my magnificent monkey monologue. Magnificent monkey monologue. What's that? I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Yeah. I tried, Hunter. I can't find it. Probably saw every other message. It's only back 2? I looked at your recent twice. I don't know, maybe for some reason it didn't go through. I'll try it one more time. Like, I'm going back a whole bunch, so if You said only 2. Yeah, I don't see it at all, man. BG, you think they should add Thanos from Endgame because he has that kick butt dual blade? Well, they have him in the game, but he's a boss. He should probably stay that way. BG, curious on thoughts with the size of the roster and Kabam hating giving 6 stones. Once you hit Cav 5-star crystals are 2 choice Nexus and features are regular Nexus? Huh? Let me read this one more time. The size of the roster and Kabam hating giving 6 stones. Once you hit Cav... Oh, like once you hit the Cavalier title, 5-star crystals are 2 choice Nexus, and features are regular Nexus. Oh, I see what you're saying now. Okay. That might be a bit too much to have every crystal become a Nexus crystal. I think that might be a bit too much. Yeah. Like, the thing is, the more you, like, control, the more control you have as a player to decide which champions you get out of the 5-star crystal, I feel like the less shards Kabam is willing to give out. Like, they've just increased the number of 5-star shards that we've gotten over time. And I prefer that to them being like, okay, we're going to keep the 5-star shards nice and steady as is, but we're going to turn them all into Nexus. So you get to pick, but you get fewer in total. And you could say, well, they could just do both. They could increase the number of 5-star shards, and give Nexus crystals and stuff like that. But I don't know. I feel like that's kind of unrealistic for them just to be giving out that many crystals, you know. Someone sent over a buck. Mr. or Mrs. Balls. Feel like you're just trying to get me to say your name, which I'm not going to do in this case. Sorry to tell you. But thank you very much for the buck. Okay. On that note, though, guys, it's time to head out of here. I will be back normal time tomorrow. Probably a video tomorrow too, because it's been a while. So I probably should make a video. I've been working on some cool things. It's not like I've just been sitting around doing nothing. I've been working on some cool things, but yeah. I also did rank up some champions, so probably upload that tomorrow. Anyway, shout out to Blake for being tonight's biggest D. Blake, thank you very much. There's a bunch of other super chats as well. So yeah, thank you everybody. Definitely appreciate it. And yeah, I will see you guys later. So 4-year account vid? Oh yeah, the 4.5 year. Yeah, I gotta do that too. I wanted to make it really special. Okay, I guess the 5-year one I'm gonna try to make more special. I'll just do a like a standard account tour, cause I'm not saying those videos are bad. That's like the first type of video that I started making because I think it's cool. I think it's cool seeing where everyone's at and kind of going through the details of it. But I did want to do something a little special. It's just that little something special would probably add like, I don't know, 15 hours of work. So I'll try to do that for the 5-year. And we'll just make a quick account tour for the 4.5. But alright, anyway, enough rambling. I will see you guys later. Good night, everybody.